Well, yesterday was a jam-packed day. We just ended our huge celebration with a procession from Andrews Park and came down through Vacaville, and then we ended here with an outdoor mass. So we had a couple thousand people here. It was a glorious occasion. And then now today, of course, the Immaculate Conception. No breaks here at St. Mary's. We're going to keep praying and praying and praying. As you exit out, if you notice, we've finally unveiled the new little rose archway here between the hall and the parish. And you'll see a beautiful custom-made art piece which has on the sides of the archway, generously donated by the Matthews family. Brad Matthews, their kids serve at the Latin Mass. And he has a metal fabrication company, and he designed it specifically for our parish. And it is an image of Our Lady of Guadalupe. The Immaculate Conception is one of the many beautiful titles we have for her. And if you notice in the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, it touches heavily, then deeply upon this great solemnity that we celebrate today. When you walk through the archway, or you walk to the front, because the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe is still gloriously displayed as we continue to pray and we work up to December 12th. Our Blessed Mother, in that image of Our Lady Guadalupe, is standing directly in front of the sun. The sun. Why is that important? Well, let's jump back all the way to the first reading today. It is the story of what happens directly after the fall of Adam and Eve. So this is the consequences after we eat of the fruit of good and evil. Notice the vector of attack of the devil. Because it is the same vector of attack that he uses on every single one of us. Because how did the evil one, the serpent, first entice Adam and Eve? What does he attack first? Our identity. That's always the same tactic with every single person. Because what did he whisper into the ear of our first parents? Did God really tell you that? Meaning, God is not your father. He attacks our relationship with him. And then we see, amazingly, after original sin, what immediately do? We now fear God. God, we heard you moving through the garden, and so we feared you, so we hid ourselves. And then what happens after that? The blame game. Oh, we all do that well. God, it was your fault. You put the woman with me. God, you put the serpent in the garden with me. It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it? For our misery. It's the same blame game from the very beginning, because now our relationships have become disjointed. When the Spanish first arrived in what's now Mexico City, it said it was a beautiful, stunningly city. Now it's a city like 30 million people. It's a huge, crazy city. When the Spanish first arrived, imagine a smaller version of Venice. It was filled with beautiful canals, and the Aztecs would move through the city instead of streets. They had canoes. And the Spanish remarked when they were writing down when they first arrived, they were amazed. They'd never seen anything like it. It was called Tenochtitlan. And in the center of Mexico City was this huge temple mayor, dedicated to their sun god, the most powerful god in the Aztec religiosity, known as Huitzilopochtli. The sun god was the sun god of war. And in order to appease this god, the Aztecs believed you had to satisfy the thirst of Huitzilopochtli with the blood of their enemies. When Cortez arrived there, they chronicled it that at one certain festival, around the clock, they counted 20,000 people sacrificed continuously. upon that temple. Because what was their identity as the Aztecs? We are slaves to the sun god. And as slaves, we must offer them blood. All of that is in the background when Our Lady appeared. Why it's absolutely significant when she stands in front of the image of the sun. Because what did Our Lady of Guadalupe just tell the Aztecs? The one in whom I bear in my womb is more powerful than Huitzilopochtli. And I am your mother. Do you hear that? She's restoring to the coming of Jesus, the one who would give us our identity that we lost, or rather, that we forgot. Modern man likes to think that God is an ethereal energy force, a random energy force out there that doesn't really have interest in us. It was popularized by Star Wars. Remember, may the Force be with you. It's that modern man has that sense of vagueness towards God. But what our Lord reveals is not God is our Father. He desires us to be created in His image and likeness. And why, when the angel Gabriel appears to Mary in the gospel, notice what the angel says. Hail Mary, full of grace. That phrase, full of grace, in Greek is karikatomine. It's a past perfect participle, meaning it's already completed. Mary is what we are called to be. When the image of Our Lady Guadalupe first appeared and that whole saga began, she famously said to Juan Diego, "Am I not your mother?" Mary is our mother. And in Jesus Christ, we become sons and daughters in the Son. The devil will always attack my identity and your identity. He will whisper to you and I, you are a sinner, you are ugly, all your whole lives, all you have to do is get more money, more power, more honor, more pleasure. Seek after those dumb things of the world. Then you'll be happy. It never happens. Never. No matter how much money or many cars or how we accomplished we are in our careers, that will never make us happy. Because we are not those things. Our happiness is only found in relationship. Only in love. The Immaculate Conception, the story of Our Lady Guadalupe, reminds us the devil is a liar. And we are made to be sons and daughters of our Father. That is our identity. And nothing can change that.